Hey guys, hell Zeon. I'm not dead, but I do have some things that I really need to talk about. Um, First off, Dragon Ball Dissection. I know those videos were really popular, and people, I get questions every so often. When are you gonna make the next one? When's the next one? Hell, I think it's shit. Has it been a year yet? Fuck, it's getting close. Um, and I kept putting it off, working on other videos, and you know, I started working on the newest one. I sat down and watched the first 16 episodes of the Red Ribbon Army Saga, took notes, started writing the script, and honestly, before I'd even started writing, I wasn't really looking forward to it, and I wrote like 85% of the script roughly. I mean, it was turning out a little long. Like, it was already longer than, like, the full Peel-Off Saga script, and this is only one-third of Red Ribbon, so I was working on that, and then just, I hit, like, this wall where I just, like, I got to, like, 85% of the way through, and just, I stopped. I put it down, I had obligations to fulfill and shit, and, um, yeah, I've tried to go back to it several times. I've been pretty busy lately. I've had a lot of shit going on, and it's kind of hindered my ability to work on these videos. Um, and yeah, so like I said, it's hindered my ability to work on these videos, and but every so often I did sit down. I'd have my keyboard, I'd bring up Google Docs, and I'd bring up the script, and I'd go to finish that last little bit because it's just, oh god, it's like maybe like 5 fucking paragraphs I just need to write and just finish it, and I couldn't do it. Like, I would look at it and I'd just be like, I end up opening up a tab and dicking around and procrastinating, and I'd go back to it, and it's repeated multiple times, and I don't I don't feel any passion towards making those videos. Making those videos does not interest me anymore, and there's a few reasons for this. One, the main reason I started doing these videos in the first place, like the Dragon Ball dissections, was uh, to do a more analytical series on Dragon Ball. Kind of cover its highs and lows. Critique it. When it needed to be, and praise it when I thought it needed to be. And yeah, I and when I started doing this, like, I thought I was the only person doing this, because when I look around for DBZ videos. If you've looked around for DBZ videos, I mean, I'm sure you've found all the bigger guys. But yeah, I don't like their videos at all. But I I decided, like, I'm gonna make DBZ videos basically that I would enjoy. And I think something that'd be different for the community. And it turns out it wasn't different. Because when I put that first video up, it's like, oh, you're doing this too. And what? And it's like, oh yeah, like so-and-so is doing a Dragon Ball Dissection series. And literally, it's like, I'm sure if you found my series, you've seen his Mr. Fusion. I think that's how it's said. I might be fucking his name up. Um, and so yeah, there was that. And I was like, oh, well, apparently someone else is doing this exact same thing. And, I mean, his videos are different. I've seen at least the first 2 sagas that he's covered. But so yeah, there was that, and I was just like, oh, well, I mean, he's covering the manga, so at least my videos aren't completely irrelevant. Um, and then he started covering anime. So I was like, well, fuck, now my videos are completely irrelevant. And also, like, I kept having, that issue of, people thinking that I intentionally aped the name Dragon Ball Dissection from him. And, I don't want people to, and that kind of bugged me. And it's just like, I don't like the idea of just being, people viewing me as, oh, I'm that guy who's also doing Dragon Ball Dissection videos. And I'm just kind of riding off of the name he came up with and the popularity he got from those videos. And I don't like that kind of connection. because that was never the intent. Like I said, I never even seen any of his videos or even heard of his video series until after the first episode of my dissection series went up. So yeah, that kind of sucked. So like I said, my videos felt completely irrelevant at that point, and I like to provide unique content. That's something I've really been kind of striving for with my more recent videos. And yeah, so as I said, it's just not unique anymore. That and the format that I'm doing the dissection videos in, it really pigeonholes me into like a box. Like like that format is pretty, like the structure is pretty rigid, where it's summary, like characters, maybe cover the filler, maybe like some other plot points, and then my opinion at the very end. And it doesn't leave me a lot of wiggle room for creativity. So from a writing standpoint, it isn't very interesting to write for anymore. From a editing standpoint, it's not really fun to edit either, because it's a pretty minimalist video. Like, it's just, my little cartoony ass avatar. Then there's, like the Dragon Ball that fades out and then plays the footage, and occasionally I'll pop up with a visual gag. But yeah, it wasn't, like, it doesn't offer me enough. Like the Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan God video, I thought was way more fun to make than that. Like, I really enjoyed writing that script. I really enjoyed making that. I really enjoyed writing that script. I really enjoyed editing that video. And honestly, by the time that video came out, because it was so weird and different, and a little on the hateful side, I really thought, I was kind of really worried that, I was doing something completely different. It's a little bit more edgier, and, people aren't, I didn't know if people were going to fucking like that. And I've had that same feeling for the last few videos, like, those last few real videos I made. This, the SS4 versus SS God, the Sailor Moon unboxing, and the Ninja Turtles 3 review were all very kind of different experimental videos that I really enjoyed making, but I didn't know what people's reactions were going to be. And it seems like, people are taking to them very, very well. Like, a lot of people seem to really like them. And that's cool. I really, obviously I want to make things that people like. But I also want to make sure that I'm making things that are fulfilling to me as a, like a content creator. I want to be able to really express myself in terms of my writing and, my editing and my videos. Because, it's like the one thing I'm like really passionate about. And if I don't have that passion for making the videos, and I just don't have incentive of making them, which is kind of why you haven't been seeing any thought videos, because they honestly just start feeling like a waste of time. I would, I just didn't feel that into talking about certain things, like, and plus I really haven't had things to do thought videos on. There was, other than, like, technically the Sailor Moon review comparisons, and yeah, I know I said I was going to at least finish the first arc. I don't think I'm going to, because honestly, like, that is a lot of pre-video effort, like, setup effort for just a quick slapdash video, and I don't like the idea of doing that. Like, because, I have to sit there and watch the episode of Crystal, read the manga, then I go back and I watch the episode while going through the manga, making comparisons, like direct one-to-one comparisons at the exact same time, and taking notes of anything else that I might have missed that I saw differently. And then going down and watching the classic episode, and the classic episode comparison. And yeah, so that wasn't really fun. Because after a while it just became really a lot more work and effort. And if I fucked anything up, people were sure to let me know. And, which is fine. It's just, but a lot of times people are like, you didn't mention this thing. I'm like, yeah, that thing wasn't that important. But yeah, plus also, I'm going to be honest, I don't fucking like reading that manga. Like, I bought them fucking compulsively. I think, yeah, I bought it to volume 10. And by volume 10, I had realized, I've only read one fucking volume of this manga. And I haven't felt inclined to go back and read it. And I didn't start reading volume 2 until I started getting to the volume 2's worth of episodes of Crystal. Because, honestly, the translation... Like, first off, the manga's paced like shit. I've said it before. The manga's fucking paced like shit. Takeuchi really doesn't know how to pace a story at all. And her panel compositions do not help that at all. Then there's the translation. Like, Kodansha's translation was fucking garbage. So there was that. And I couldn't stand reading it. It was just too clunky to read. And then there was Crystal itself, which Crystal is okay. Like, I can enjoy watching it. It make, like, because especially going back and comparing it to the original series, I was realizing, I'm like, like, sitting down and comparing it like that made me realize just how much worse Crystal was than the original series. The original series, like, it has problems. It's a lot of it's, in terms of its pacing, and it does kind of kidify some of the slightly more mature elements of the manga, like, but it's just much better directed. It had obviously the people behind it were far more talented than the people who were behind Crystal, and it's just not. It was okay. Like, I watch it mostly for, like, like seeing, a faithful adaptation of the manga, mostly. And, it was, shit, what the hell was I even, right. Yeah, basically, I just don't enjoy all that pre-setup for it. It's a lot of effort, a lot of work going into, what is just this quick slapdash together fucking video. And, so yeah, like, I just didn't like the idea of doing that. I really want to stick to more scripted content, because I feel that's more interesting. I get to provide something a little more, unique that way. And, so yeah, you're gonna see... So yeah, like, I'm not stopping making videos. Let me just make that very clear. Like I said, like, making videos is, like, the only thing I'm really that passionate about in life. And, I have no intention on quitting video making. I am really going to rethink about how, because things really do need to change, and I need to think about how I want to approach this channel from here on out. I want it to be more consistent, and there's a lot of there's a lot of topics I definitely want to tackle. Something that I need to get straight though is, like, if you're worried that, like, oh, well, Dragon Ball Dissection is officially dead, that's not gonna happen anymore. Well, it might not be, like, completely dead. There might be, maybe it can be wished back, but if it does, it will be a completely different beast. It will be, hell, I might even start back over from the Pilaf Saga just for visual and thematic consistency throughout the entire series. And I'd probably even drop the Dissection name. I'd probably give it a whole new fucking name. But yeah, like I said, like, that format, though, just really kept me boxed in. I couldn't do a whole lot with it. And, yeah, also, all the things I really want to talk about in Dragon Ball are later in the series. Like, I really want to, tackle the Cell Saga. I really want to tackle the Majin Buu Saga. I've made a lot of references to disliking the Majin Buu Saga, and I really want to do a video covering why I have such a beef against that fucking season, saga, whatever. Also, Dragon Ball GT, it's one of the most hated things on the fucking planet. It's anime cancer. I genuinely enjoy that series, and I'd like to go into its merits, why I will defend that series, but then just take a big heaping shit on the Majin Buu Saga. So yeah, like, those are the topics I really want to talk about with Dragon Ball, and like I said, that's all in the later half of it. And, so yeah, instead of just, being stuck working through all of these other arcs, I can just go straight to the ones I want. I just want to go straight to the ones I want, which is why, I'm pretty much going to drop the dissection format and just basically just deconstruct whatever saga I feel like in whatever format I feel like, you know, in terms of style of editing and writing, whatever feels most comfortable for me, and what I think is more the most entertaining, the most engaging way to present it. So yeah, there's that. And I don't just have Dragon Ball videos I want to work on. Like, I've been wanting to do why is Attack on Titan popular, like how I did for why is Sword Art Online popular, why is Attack on Titan popular. I was really wanting to do that. I kind of feel like that opportunity has come and gone because, you know, the series, you know, it's already had its run in Japan, it's already had its run on Toonami. So I don't know if I'll just do it when it's not relevant or wait for season 2 of Attack on Titan to come out. Also, there's Full Metal Alchemist. I really want to cover Full Metal Alchemist in some fairly detailed videos because I like the original a lot more than Brotherhood. Like, Brotherhood I think is a fantastic fucking series. You know, it's a fantastic action series. But, like, you know, and they're both good in their own rights, but I think, you know, it's like saying, you know, it's like trying to compare the Avengers to fucking V for Vendetta. It's, you know, it's two completely different beasts. They share, you know, they might both be Full Metal Alchemists, but one is completely different from the other. And yeah, so I definitely want to. So yeah, I definitely, you know, want to tackle videos like that, and there's a lot of topics I want to touch on. As far as the thought videos go, if I go back and if I do any more of them, they're gonna just probably be completely unedited vlogs. They'll just be me probably sitting right here like I am now, talking to you guys directly. No cuts, all the ums, ahs, and fuck, what the hell was I talking about left in. So, you know, that's, you know, so that's going to probably be where my thought videos go from here on out. What else? Oh yeah, speaking of thought videos, picked up Xenoverse. Once I finally get a chance to fucking play it, I will be giving you my thoughts on it. Because, you know, I've actually been really interested in this game, and I have no clue if this is going to be fucking awesome or a heaping pile of shit. I know, like, the DBZ fandom is a buzz with this, but honestly, they're kind of a buzz about anything fucking Dragon Ball. So, I can't really trust them. But yeah. So yeah, so there's at least one thought video that I would like to work on. I was gonna do some more videos on Fukatsu no F, but, like, no fucking real information has come up. Like, nothing interesting enough. Like, I mean, they had a fucking trailer. It was a little teaser thing. And, like, I keep thinking about, like, you know, I think by this point, there's, like, enough information, like, newer information that's compiled that I could do a thought video on. But, honestly, the movie's coming out so soon from now. And, like, I know as soon as that fucking movie comes out, I'm probably going to read a whole fucking Wikipedia article telling me every little detail because, fuck it, I've never been surprised by Dragon Ball. I've always read everything in advance, so might as well continue the trend. But yeah, to get back on topic, Dragon Ball Dissection, pretty much dead. I don't want to do it anymore. It's, like I said, I've had that fucking script sitting there, like, just unfinished, and I don't have the drive or the initiative to want to finish that. It's not something I feel any type of passion or care towards. I feel kind of shitty for not getting it done. I really was looking forward to covering it because I love the Red Ribbon Army Saga. And it's one of my favorite arcs in the entire franchise. I was really looking forward to talking about why it was, but it's just, you know, like I said, it's that format that kind of sucks, and if Dragon Ball Dissection comes back, it'll be under a completely different name with, a completely different style and in terms of writing and editing. And yeah, like, I just want to make more unique videos. I want to have, you know, like, I want my channel to be something that people go to because I'm talking about things or I'm bringing a perspective that they're not getting elsewhere. I don't want to just be another guy who sits in front of a fucking camera going, oh man, shit, the new fucking Dragon Ball whatever got fucking announced. Oh man, I heard Toriyama's involved. It's gonna be the shit like everything Dragon Ball. I don't want to be that fucking guy, you know, like, because there's a million of them. And I want to bring something unique to my content. And that is just pretty much the most important thing. It's just, I don't want to be, you know, I want to, maybe it sounds a little narcissistic, I want to kind of be in a class of my own. And I don't want to be able to be compared to other people. And so yeah, you know, I have no clue what the next video you're gonna see from me is. You know, I have a lot of ideas. Actually, I'm lying. I know exactly what the next video you're gonna see from me is. Most likely it's going to be the canonical plot holes of Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball, where basically I'm just going to go through, like, there's all the shit that Toriyama fucked up in the series. Because Toriyama has written himself a fair amount of plot holes in the series. So yeah, you're going to get, though, so that's definitely going to be the next one, because I actually had that script mostly written, and I stopped writing it to write the Dragon Ball Dissection. So I'm going to probably finish that script up, and that's going to be your next video from me. After that, I don't know, because I know in March I have a lot of free time coming up, and I plan on using that free time to just work on videos like a fucking madman. And yeah, hopefully you guys stick with me through this transitional period. Hopefully the content that I'm going to be releasing next, you know, from here on out, you guys really like. You know, because, you know, obviously I want people to like the videos, but I'm also not going to compromise myself and my enjoyment of this to make these videos. You know, this has to be something, because if I don't care about what I'm making isn't going to be very good. Like, I mean, there might be some people who are satisfied with it, but they're just going to be completely soulless to me. And I really want my videos to have, like, a passion to them. And I want people to see them and be like, yeah, this motherfucker put effort into this. You can tell this is something that he gave a damn about. And yeah, Dragon Ball Dissection just is not that. The thought videos just are not that. I want to be more experimental. I want to do more different things. So, like, if you liked the Ninja Turtle 3 review, if you liked the best damn unboxing of Sailor Moon, or if you liked the Super Saiyan God versus Super Saiyan 4 video, that's fantastic, because that's the direction I'm heading in from here on out. Because that's what I feel like, that's what I enjoyed making. Those were like the last videos I really was just like, yeah, these were great. So yeah, you're gonna see those, the videos like those in the future. I have a lot of analysis videos coming. A lot of them are Dragon Ball. I plan, you know, like I said, I don't know for a fact, but hopefully the structure will be like one Dragon Ball analysis, one analysis on some anime, another Dragon Ball, another anime, on a different anime. I may throw in some My Little Pony here and there, so if that's not your thing, sorry. So yeah, because I definitely want to talk more about ponies again, because I love me some MLP. And, you know, maybe something Ninja Turtle related in the future, I don't know. But yeah, mostly what you're going to see on my channel, though, from here on out is going to be like 80% anime. It's going to be all pretty much analysis videos, and that's going to be what you're going to see from here on out. God, I've been rambling for a while now. Like, this is why, like, you know, my my thought videos are so heavily edited, because I will just fucking ramble and I'll forget what the hell I was talking about, and then I'll go off on some other thing, and yeah. So yeah, you know, I'm sorry if this news disappoints anyone. You know, that's not my intention, but for me, I need to make this change. Like, this is something that I need to do personally, and hopefully you guys stick with me. I'm Zeon. See you guys later.